A Tulsa school canceled classes today after most of the teachers called in sick. Thanks for joining us here on the CW. I'm Tatum Gwynn. Students were out of class, but they still had homework. At East Central Middle School today, News on 6's Emory Bryan is there live with the story. Emory.
Well, classes were called off and parents were notified about 9 o'clock this morning when a wave of teachers called in sick. The hallways were quiet today at East Central Middle School, where Principal Alpha Benson spends a lot of time on staff shortages. The auditorium is a classroom, so 1 or 2 teachers can monitor 3 or 4 classes of students.
And when students are in the auditorium, we have to have 2 or 3 adults in there, and we make sure that they have work.
That strategy was not enough today, and the school closed because of staff shortages.
23 adults in all.
23 of his teachers called in sick.
We have, in regards to teachers, 34.
And almost all gave the same reason.
Most of it's flu.
The cars in the parking lot were teachers and office staff who did report to work. A few students spent the day at school because parents couldn't pick them up.
Parents had already started dropping off kids, but I had to make that decision because that was the safest decision.
Benson says on a normal day, he's short 6 teachers in core classes, so the other teachers have to double up. He's got a few new hires coming in January, but they're replacing teachers who are retiring. He says his staff has been remarkably flexible, but he knows it's the students who are missing out.
And at this point, they're not getting quite getting the education that they need to get.
And the principal is asking for substitutes and regardless expects to have classes on Monday. By then he figures he'll have enough staff to have school and be just short-staffed like every other day. Reporting live in East Tulsa, Emory Bryan, Oklahoma's own News on 6.